Hello, hello. Welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika here at Leap Taken. I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And this is my planning video, my witchy planner. And the theme for this week is definitely like getting into the whole fall thankful vibes, gratitude, why did I say it like that? Gratitude, gratitude. I was going to say, something else, being grateful, but gratitude. So I got a couple different stickers to kind of give a little bit of that feeling, and then the more homey, this kind of like feels like wallpaper, and I like this. These, I'm going to put these down as well. And then I'm going to dip into probably a combination of these three sticker books. So there's the Farmhouse for the Big Happy Planner, which is what I have. And then the Homebody Seasonal, I'll take a peek in here. And then this is from the Recollections brand, Farmhouse look. So I wanted to get into my cottage witchy vibes as well. Kind of fits the theme, the season, right? So let me get to laying these stickers down. It feels good to be back making videos again, because I took a week off. Like, I didn't record anything ahead of time. I didn't do anything. And that was like completely on purpose. Going through, life changes and things like that. I needed time. And, I am grateful that I am, able to admit that to myself. It wasn't like a planned thing. It was like, I just reached a point like, you know what? You might need to take some time for yourself and just, just exist and be in a space where you feel comfortable, not having to explain or, just be quiet. So if you are in the Discord channel, for instance, this past week, you'll notice I really didn't say much of anything. And that was intentional. So sorry if you missed me. But I needed that time, guys. I really needed that time for myself to just like process, big life changes for myself and just like wrap my mind around on like, what do you want? What do you want to do? That sort of stuff. And I'm good. I'm existing in a pretty positive state. I feel very happy that I have a strong support system around me. I have resources. I never feel alone. I never feel lonely. People still disappoint you, even people who care about you, because they might not get you or get what you're trying to say. But for the most part, I'm not going to lie, I feel like really good about my life, my situation, right now. And for the future, like, I genuinely feel like I got this. You know what I mean? I really feel that way. So kudos to me for that. And kudos for me for recognizing, hey, you need to beat. You need to take a minute and just like get your head together. And I'm so happy that I did that, because now I'm more refreshed and I'm able to come back and do these videos and be authentic as I do them. I mean, I was before, don't get me wrong, but as with anything, any changes, you question yourself, you question things about yourself, and I'm good. That's all I'm trying to say is I'm really good and like seriously grateful for everything that I have and everything that's still to come. Like, I am in such a good space. And I'm just going easy on myself now. I'm not like forcing anything, forcing situations. I'm putting this washi down. I'm not forcing myself into situations like that I don't feel comfortable with, or trying to, make myself appear a certain way, or, whatever it is. I'm just like really comfortable. And I think this is the perfect time, because I do live my spirituality by the will of the year. And I just legit think this is a great time for me to be able to do that, because it's like time for resting. We're going into the winter where, you take time for yourself and self-care. And I am definitely all about that right now. That's just where my headspace is. So this is like perfect for me to, introduce change, which is my next thing. Sometimes when we're talking about life changes and all that sort of stuff in witchy practice, people have this idea that, like, when you talk about will of the year, like, oh, so what, I can't take on a big project because it's not time. Like, what are you saying? You can take on big projects. You can make big life changes, even though it's a time of rest. It's just how you move when you do it, how you operate during that time. I think that's what really matters. It's not so much about trying to, what's the word I'm saying? Avoid changes. Don't do that. Like, if you have opportunities that come along, take them. Don't avoid them because you say, oh, this is time and rest, I shouldn't be starting anything new. Kind of like the retrograde thing. A lot of well-meaning people say, oh, I wouldn't start a new project. I don't sign contracts. I don't do any of that stuff when there's, Mercury's in retrograde. People will go all in about that. And listen, to each his own. He or she's own. Did I say that right? Yeah. I'm just saying that you don't have, when opportunities present themselves, especially if you've been manifesting, certain opportunities to come and they're there. Like, don't be a fool and ignore them on the strength of, oh, but I'm it's not the right time. Yeah. If that, sometimes you just have to trust the timing that is presented to you. And, maybe that was the only time that opportunity would have been right for you in your situation. You know what I mean? Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Like, some people don't get that. They think, oh, well, there'll be another go around. Maybe, maybe not. That was your shot. That was your shot. And a lot of us are not comfortable, especially in witchcraft, thinking like that, because they're like, oh, I'll just conjure the same thing again. Lightning rarely strikes in the same spot twice, and that's for a reason. So in the same way with this whole witchcraft thing, like, take advantage of opportunity, guys. Like, don't sleep on something because, fear of some astrological situation going on. Like, don't you think the goddesses, the gods that we petition, the ancestors, do you not think they're aware? You petition them for help to make all this stuff happen. They know. And they said, okay, well, do it anyway. We got you. Like, they said they got you. Do it. Don't chicken out over some fear stuff. Like, don't let that be your thing. That's all I'm saying. And with all these changes ongoing, and it's supposed to be technically a time to rest, I'm still fully taking advantage. I'm trying to decide on this washi. I'm fully taking advantage of this opportunity that I have to divest myself of some negative things that were in my life and to bring in all the positive things that I want in my life. And, be at peace while I'm doing it. Like, be in a space of, like, gratitude and restfulness, like being rested and being, really getting into my self-care. Like, I don't know. I'm on some other stuff right now. But anyway, it's all about not really forcing situations. That's where I'm at. I don't want to force anything. I don't want anything to feel too rigid or difficult. If it does, I'll probably back off of it. Like, I need simple, easy, breezy in my life right now. And I'm all about that. Like, yeah, I could do the hard work, but I've been doing the hard work for some time now. I'd like some of that easy breezy lifestyle. I would like a little bit more of that. So that's kind of where I'm going right now at this point. And I'm just laying these things down as I talk to you. I probably might just use the sticker book. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go to anything else. I'm kind of really liking what's here. But yeah, that's where I'm at. And that's what I've been really focusing on, which is just myself. Like, when I mean myself, like, I just felt like it was important to really just do what I want. Prime example, even my Christmas decorations, right? So for some of us, it's going to be Yule decoration, Yuletide celebration. But I get into the whole Christmas vibe as well. Here's the thing. My intention is to just do all the things that I want, get the kind of tree that I like, the decorations that I like, and make it, and really spoil myself and make it about me, because I can. And I can do it with ease. And I'm so grateful for that. Listen, I know everybody you might not even get what I'm talking about. You're like, what is she going on and on about? It's okay. You'll just see it as time goes on. You'll see what I'm talking about because I'm about to live some of this stuff that I'm saying, and I'm already starting it. So this channel is going to get real interesting. We'll just say that. It's going to get really, really interesting in a good way. I'm not like warning you something crazy is happening. I'm not like changing everything, but it's just a lot more focused on me. Now that I put this here, I kind of want this here. I guess I should, you know what? I want to use this, but I'll use it over here. Because I do have some list making to do, so it'll go right here. So I think I'm good with that. I'm going to switch up and bring in these other things now. But yeah, we need to, by the way, these are adorable. I got this at Michael's. Where the stickers are, where they have like for scrapbooking and everything. You can grab these over there. I'm just putting this like in various spots. I think these are just so cute. I love the idea of these with I don't have to like paste them down. They just stick right on. Aren't they so fun and so cute? Anyway, I like them. But yeah, that's me. That's where I'm at. So I don't know, just a lot of this has to do with like aging. I don't know. You know, it's funny living in a society where people just have this idea that, and I was talking to my coven about this idea that if you're 40, you're old. Shoot, I'm realizing that if you're over 30, they think you're old. And I'm like, what? And it's like the younger side. I mean, I guess I was like that probably too when I was younger. I thought 40 was old. But, you know, funny thing happens when you get to 40. You realize, oh, it's not as old as I thought. I wanted to put these here, but I'm trying to decide. Maybe they're too big. Maybe I'll have to use this for another project because this is not making sense on these pages at all. So I think I'll just have to use these for something else. Maybe I'll do a note card or something. But aren't these cute? I cut these out. Scrapbooking paper. Anyway, I think these are so cute. I want to use this, but I don't see it. I'm going to have to figure something else out. But anyway, yeah, I like the way this looks. This is so homey and cute and it just gives all the good vibes. Just, you know, so this, by the way, says think, dream, plan, collect beautiful moments. And this over here, it's kind of hard to see probably, but it says, behind you, all your memories before you. All your dreams around you, all who love you, within you, all you need. Like, that's so sweet. I love that. And then I'll wrap that up like on my Sunday. So I just, you know, real cottagey vibes, real farmhouse chic with a little bit of the gratefulness and thankfulness, you know, a touch of fall popping in. But yeah, this is my spread. I like how I just laid this down and it was just like effortless. Like, it's been a minute. I didn't even plan, like I took a break from everything, guys. I didn't plan Sunday, so I didn't film and I didn't actually plan anything, but I actually did it during a week as just like an act of self-care for myself because I actually enjoy doing this regardless if I'm filming. It's fun to sit here and play with stickers, so I like that. You know what? I'm gonna see about adding just a couple more embellishments. I feel like it just needs a little something. Let me see if I can find a little something to give it. These little clip things, stickers are so cute. Like, you see these right here? Forgive my nails, they're a mess. I'll get to that. That was not part of my self-care practice this week. Actually, that was the last thing. My self-care was a little more deeper than that. I can put like notes here for going into next week. It's kind of like my clipboard. And I want to do the same thing over here on Wednesday for my meeting that I'm going to have. So I'll put that there. But anyway, guys, it has just been such an illuminating time off for me. Like, I didn't do any magic, any witchcraft. Like, my self-care was like, I guess you could kind of classify it as a bit shadow work as well. Just like really, you know, I tried to minimize how much social media I dealt with. I popped in here and there in certain spaces, but for the most part, I didn't really participate as much as I normally would have. And I'm the better for that. I encourage. I wasn't always somebody who was like, oh, take a social media break. I didn't really see the purpose of it. Unless you really had a problem. I didn't get it. But I get it. I get it sometimes. But it wasn't just social media. Like, I wasn't really talking to a lot of people. I kept my conversations really short, very surfacey level stuff. Like, it was good for me to do that. I'm so grateful that I had the space to do it. I mean, I still did like responsible, like adult stuff. I still had to go out. I'm going to use just some of this other stuff because I just want to brighten this up a little bit with a little bit more like lifelike stuff, like this cute pumpkin thing. I don't know. It just looks cute. But I still did those sort of things, but I kind of limited that, just very professional. And even in like meetings and stuff like that I was in, like I only tried to talk about the things at hand. I didn't really talk about anything else. You know what I mean? I just kept it business. And that worked for me, by the way. That worked. I was really grateful for that. And, it didn't seem to bother anybody that I wasn't doing a lot of talking. Not that I think I talked a lot, but yeah, I just kept it simple. And I have been the better for it because I needed that. So I would encourage you, if possible, take a break, kind of like from the world, if as much as you can, do your modified version. And by the way, that might look totally different for you. For you, it might, wait, I want to have some space to write. I'm getting a little sticker happy over here. I'm going to put it like right here. I don't need a lot of space, but I do have to write something up here. That'll do. So now I'm done. This is the final look that I'm going for the week. And this just brings joy to me. I love the way everything looks. I like all the different colors, but it's still like an overall theme. Like I dig it. I love it. Anyway, so yeah, take a break. Take a break. Check out magic, all of it. Hopefully you've done the necessary work so that you have your oils. You have your sprays, you have your incense that you can burn, that bring you, a sense of peace and feeling grounded. For me, part of being a witch is doing a lot of pre-work, a lot of stuff ahead of time so that, I got everything to go for when moments where I just don't have that energy to be creating. I just need to sort of like just be, or even consume the things that I've previously poured energy into. So, that's kind of been where I'm at. I appreciate that I've had this time to do it. And I was home. I didn't go anywhere or do anything like that. This is more like just like a mental thing of just mental health break so that I can, be me and I can continue to grow and give myself that capacity. And social media is a big part of our lives. And I think that sometimes we have to check out from that in order to create that space for ourselves to grow and to be able to continue to absorb information and to create things. By the way, down here at the bottom, it says radiate positive vibes. Like, I love that. I didn't want to cover that up. That makes me happy too. All right. So yeah, I am done rattling on. Hopefully it made sense to you. If you heard some of this and if it resonated with you, let me know in the comments of kind of just, having like a mental health checkout. As best as you can. And this is like in the real world. The real world doesn't stop just because I needed a minute, but I managed to find a way to carve out some space and it worked. So let me know if you kind of have had to do the same at some point where it might not look like you checked out to everybody else, but you have. You checked out for a little bit of time and it was for the better of you. So I'll leave this here. I'll fill this in later. But I just wanted to get the stickers down. So thanks again for watching. I'm Mika. This is Leap Taken. Don't forget, please like, subscribe, share. And as always, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.